friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I just want to be brief this evening. It's 5 o'clock my time in New York City. I don't know where everyone is, joining from, but thank you for being here. I just want to say you're amazing because you've committed. A lot of people, commitment is like one of the most difficult things for them to do. I know it was something that I struggled with, although most people don't think I did. I actually had a friend that said that, oh, I don't think you struggle with commitment. Like, look at you. You've been doing nails for so long. You have a business and this and that. And I said, well, just because in like the area of business, it doesn't look like it. There are other factors that play into one's life that you may have commitment issues in. You see so many career women who, they're at the top of their game. They're doing amazing, but then they don't have a good relationship, or not even a significant other, but like good relationships with their friends or good relationships with their family, because there's other issues there. So, one part of your life can seem altogether and amazing, while the other part is like, I don't really know what's going on there. And for a long time, I didn't really recognize that I had commitment issues. Yeah, guys, we're jumping right in it. Okay. I didn't really realize that I had commitment issues. It was more so me thinking like, okay, I just don't need people around. Like, I'm focused on my business and that's all that I'm focused on. And, I'll fit in whatever I fit in. But when I really looked at it or thought about it, and, as I'm getting older, I want to be married and have nice things and all of that. And it's like, I can't only focus on my business and solely be committed to that. It has to be more expansive. Like, I want, a relationship, a healthy one, and be committed to a significant other and them committed to me. So I really started digging deep. And when I did that, I realized, and funny enough, it was last November. So almost a year to the date. It was a little bit later in November, maybe around like the 12th or something like that, when I had this like revelation, just spending time with God and realizing like, yeah, you got commitment issues. Actually, it was right after a friend of mine, one of my good guy friends, funny enough, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like reading him for filth. Like, he was doing something and I was like, you see, your problem is that you don't commit. And if you were to commit, then things would turn out differently. You have commitment issues and you need to figure them out, because, this is crazy at this stage of your life. And then I got off the phone and felt like the Lord just snatched my soul, and he was dragging me, because he was just like, how dare you go read somebody else and you have the same issues? So then I started I kind of rejected the idea for like a week or so, but it was still on the top of my mind. And I was just like, okay, what is this really about? Because I can't seem to shake the idea that actually, I think, that saying like, you can point the finger, but if you point the finger, there are 3 more pointing back at you. And I really started digging deep to figure out, okay, do I really have commitment issues? And then I started thinking about different stages in my life where so many times I wanted to quit certain things. Or even in my childhood, like, I was always into so many different things. Like, one day I wanted to do something, the next day I wanted to do something else. And it was like, when I looked back at it, I wish I just stuck with one thing. But because I didn't, the idea of me lacking commitment, or me not having to commit because, like, my parents didn't force me to do anything. So I even, like, fast forward to now, I really enjoy playing tennis. When I was younger, my mom enrolled me into tennis, and I thought it was cool for a very split second. And then I was like, no, I don't want to do this, because my friends weren't doing it. And I didn't feel like going there like straight after school, because I wanted to hang out and be social and all this. And I was able to stop. Same thing with gymnastics. If you guys remember Dominique Dawes, I was obsessed with her, and I just knew I was a gymnast. I would walk every sidewalk and like all the moves of a gymnast. And my mom enrolled me in gymnastics, and I did it for a hot second. I was like, no, I'm off this. I don't want to do this. And I never really had to commit to things, because my parents were like, if it's not what you want, then it's fine. But fast forward to an adult, you kind of need to stick with things for the long term to see results turn out. It's kind of okay when you're younger, because there's so many things for you to try. But as you get older, your time is a lot more limited. And if you don't stick with things for long enough, it's going to be a fail. That's what it boils down to. So that is why I wanted to start with commitment for today, because that's what's going to be the long haul. That's going to be the underlying thing for this whole challenge. If you don't commit, then you won't see the results turn out. And being where I am in business, the one area that I can commit in, it's something that for me works with, I enjoy seeing or thinking about the end results. Like, I'm a visionary. Like, I can envision so many different things. I'm a person that can have an idea and I can see the beginning and the end. The in-between pieces, which usually scare a lot of people, or you start getting caught on the how. Oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? I don't really worry about that. I'm just so enamored by, oh my gosh, this is what it could be. This is what the possibilities are. And I'm immediately going after it. So commitment is in business for me is not a huge thing, but I know a lot of people, they get overwhelmed by the idea of all of the little pieces in the middle. But what I want to say to you is, don't focus on the middle. Focus on the one day. Every single day, you're going to have to commit. It's like a marriage. You say I do one day, but you say I do every single day when you're with that person. You choose every day, even when, they're leaving socks around, or when they're not cooking dinner, or when, you guys have a disagreement. You don't just say, you know what, I'm off this because I didn't want to watch The Price is Right anyway. So no, you have to choose every single day where, even if we're not watching what I want to watch, I choose you still. I choose this idea still. From now until the end of time, until it's my time to go on to glory, I am going to choose this and I'm going to show up accordingly. So I wasn't able to achieve what I have in my business without showing up 100% every single day. So that is what I want to encourage you guys on. The idea that you already made the first choice, committing to doing the challenge. Even if you haven't come up with exactly what you want to focus on for the 30 days, the simple idea that you knew enough to say, hey, I want to do something different. Something is not right. I'm realizing that things are not the way that I want them to be. We still have time left in this year. Or even if you thought like, this is over, I'm ready to throw in the towel. But you were like, you know what? No, I don't want to throw in the towel. Candace is speaking to me. I want to do this. I want to pick up where I left off, the last thing, and really try to focus on succeeding at it. And I'm happy if that's you, because this is what we really want to, I don't know what this is. This is what I really want you guys to take literally hold of. The idea that there's still so much time left in this year. Like I said in my email, there's still 100% of this year left. Until it's December 31st and the clock strikes midnight and turns into the 1st, we still have 2023 left. We still have money that can be made. We still have clients that can be had. We still have people that we can see. We still have family members that we can love on. We still have so much that we still have weight to lose. Like, come on. There's time left. Don't put it off. Don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. That's something to live by. You still have time and breath in your lungs today, so let's focus on committing. So again, pick your one thing that you want to commit to. You can pick one thing and I'm sure it's going to overflow into the rest of your life. Or you can pick 3 things, meaning you have different sectors. They can be like a family and relationship sector. They can be a business sector, and they can be something personal. So that can look like, okay, I want to commit to working out every day. That's something for me that I'm going to commit to. I want to commit to at least 30 minutes a day doing some kind of physical activity, whether that's power walking, whether that's going to the gym, something where it's encouraging weight loss. Something else that you can do, financial goals. If you work in an industry where clients are something that is, favorable for you, or maybe you, financial something money related, like, okay, well, I've been buying lunch out every single day, so maybe I should stop and see how much I can save. If I'm talking about I need money for the holidays and I don't have it, maybe one less Chick-fil-A is really where it's at. Maybe the groceries that you're leaving in your fridge to rot is really where it's at. But that's a financial thing, but that's also going to motivate you to now eat healthier. So by default, you may lose some weight because now you're not eating processed foods. You're not eating outside. Whatever those 3 things are, something personal. Maybe it's, studying your Bible more. Maybe it's reading, a book more. Maybe it's reading the newspaper. Maybe it's, taking the time to pray. Maybe it's, taking the time to like encourage yourself, or, lean into a hobby that you have that you really want to spend time developing. Whatever it is, just commit to it for the 30 days. It's only 30 days. And I'm going to keep saying that because when you think about it, there's been, I don't know what the math is, 200 and something days. I'm not asking you to do it for that long. Though that's how many days have elapsed, at this point. Or probably more than that, because 365, we only have 2 months. So 300 days at least have elapsed at this point. I'm only saying 30 of them. Focus on the goal. So I'm excited because I have so many things that I want to focus on, but I am only going to do 3 because I'm going to follow my own instructions, because you want to be hyper focused so that you can actually execute. I'll share the other ones as we go along. But again, I just want you guys to focus on today, day 1, commit. And every single day going forward, you have to continue to commit. Subscribe to my page. Send this to 3 other friends so that you have encouragement along the way. You're more than welcome to reply to the emails that I send out if you want like some extra support, or you're like, hey, I need a resource or something like that. But yeah, I really want you guys to commit. Again, that is a part of why I have the success that I have in business, is because I can commit, and I can commit to the vision that comes to me, because I want to see the results turn out. I want to see Bed of Nails as the premier salon that people all around the world can stop into. People in Paris, in the Middle East, in Texas, in Atlanta, they can go to. That's my vision. That's what I'm focused on. That's what I'm committed to. So everything else in my life is going to conspire to make that happen, because I don't really care about the in-between. That is my focus. So every single day, I'm committing to bringing that vision alive. My mission every day when I go to work and I go into my salon is to create an experience that people find irresistible. And I do that by curating the environment, showing up well every single day. I don't get to have a day where my customer service is going to be shaky. I don't really care. I'll be nasty to the client, so I don't feel like answering the phone. I don't get to do that, because that doesn't add up to the vision that I have. I have to show up for my business, and you guys need to show up for your lives. So again, that's why I'm doing this challenge, because you guys, you all have jobs, I presume, I hope, I pray. But you show up for your job. Whether you're doing a good job at it or not is one thing or another, but you're showing up. So this is to encourage you to show up for your life. Show up for yourself the same way you show up for your friends, or the same way you show up for that guy, the same way you show up for your job. Show up for yourself. That is what this is about. That's really what this challenge is about. It's a challenge to press you to become the best version of yourself in these 30 days, so that the rest of the year you can glide through, and come January, you already have the tools, you have the muscle memory where I'm not starting a resolution. We're getting to the resolution. I'm securing some things. I'm collecting on some things. This is where I want you guys to be come January 1st. Yeah, the November 1st challenge is really what it's about. But it's really to refocus you so that you're going to pull the best version and the best things out of yourself. Things that you might not even have realized you have inside of you, but you needed that little bit of encouragement to go alongside. No one's perfect, but we commit every day to being excellent at what we're focusing on. So that's what I want you guys to remember. There is no one out here that is going to outwork you. There's only people that will be more committed than you are to their goals. So focus on your goal. And let's get to this. Let's get to it this month. 30 days, guys. That's all we have. 30 days. Now, 29. I'm claiming 29 at this point because, it's 29 days. So we have one less to focus on. So thanks for joining. If you still have not subscribed to my email list, so you can get the emails that I send out daily. Go to my Instagram page. Follow me there too. Hello, friends. Please and thank you. And click the link in my bio that says, I think it says like join email list or something like that. You'll figure it out. You'll find it once you get there. I'll probably figure out a way to put a link or a sign up on my actual website, CandiceIdahan.com. But until then, go to my Instagram. You can find it there. Share this live, please and thank you. Like the live, comment what you're planning on focusing on and committing to for the 30 days. That would be super helpful to other people, and just so I know how to encourage you guys. So stay tuned. I'm excited. I'm gonna put up shorts throughout the day. And yeah, I'll send out an email later on today. So thank you guys for joining. Bye.